Roman Reigns forced to defend at Elimination Chamber. The best and worst of WWE Royal Rumble 2024. Former WWE Champion officially in the Judgment Day. Owens reignites feuds with AJ Styles. WWE star pulls double duty at Royal Rumble matches. Bayley on WWE Champion's return at Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns afraid of Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns fails to deliver on his promise at WWE Royal Rumble. Let's jump right into it. The best and worst of WWE Royal Rumble 2024. The 37th edition of the Royal Rumble concluded with much pomp and show. The lives of two stars from the men's and women's divisions were altered as they began their journey to WrestleMania 40. Cody Rhodes won the men's Royal Rumble match for the second time and pointed towards Roman Reigns, who was in attendance for the match. He stated that he is looking to finish his story at the Showcase of Immortals and win the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. Let's take a look at a few of the best and worst events that took place at the premium live event. Number 3. Best, Bayley winning the women's Royal Rumble match. Bayley and her fellow Damage Control members were building up a lot of tension. This was evident when the group dismissed her contributions. The role model set her sights on Rhea Ripley ever since she announced her entrance in the Royal Rumble match. She cited that the Eradicator should fear her, as she would be the cause of her downfall. Bayley put up a valiant fight and even set a record of lasting an hour and 3 minutes in the match. Both the women's champions, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, were spotted backstage watching the match eagerly to know their future challengers. However, Io Sky did not look too happy with Bayley's win, which could mean a possible change in the latter's plans. The role model could end up turning face and challenging for Sky's title at WrestleMania 40 instead. Number 2. Worst, Logan Paul retains his title via disqualification at the Royal Rumble. Logan Paul and Kevin Owens' feud had become personal over time. Paul took unwanted shots at the former Universal Champion. The two were engaged in a vicious battle for the United States Championship. Owens fought back with angry chops to the chest, leaving his opponent red. At one point, Logan Paul seemingly injured his nose. One of Paul's associates, who helped him in his crown jewel match to win the title, handed him brass knuckles. KO countered his opponent and ended up using the weapon for himself. He went in for a pin, only for the referee to spot it and call for the belt to ring, ending the match with Logan Paul retaining the title due to a disqualification. Kevin Owens was left infuriated and proceeded to attack the champion after the match and had to be escorted out of the arena. Number 2. Best, Andrade El Idolo and Naomi's WWE return in the Royal Rumble matches. The women's match kicked off the show with Natalya at the number 1 spot. As fans awaited the second entrant, they were stunned when Naomi made her glowing comeback. The former champion was last seen in WWE nearly 2 years ago. Since then, Naomi has been active in and out of wrestling across varied ventures. Most recently, she was associated with TNA, where she was the Knockouts World Champion. The men's Royal Rumble match did not fail to live up to the hype. Andrade El Idolo made his comeback after 3 years. During his time away, he was actively wrestling on AEW number 1. Worst, duration of Roman Reigns' title match. Roman Reigns had the odds stacked against him at the premium live event. The 3 competitors, AJ Styles, LA Knight, and Randy Orton, held nothing back when it came to making their purse will known. To no one's surprise, Solo Sikoa landed up ringside and attacked the challengers. Everyone fought tooth and nail to earn the winning spot. Knight, Styles, and Orton knew what had to be done and teamed up against Reigns in a bid to wear the champion down. The match concluded with Reigns hitting Styles with a Superman punch, followed by a pin to retain the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. The duration of the match seemed abrupt. All competitors were hyped and left fans in awe of a few memorable spots. A possible reason to reduce the time of the match could have been to protect Roman Reigns from losing the title if he got tired and gave way during the bout. Number 1. Best, Jade Cargill's impeccable debut. One of the highly anticipated moments in the women's Royal Rumble match was Jade Cargill's debut. The 31-year-old made a few backstage appearances last year after news of her signing with the company broke the internet. Finally, at the first premium live event, Cargill made her in-ring debut. Her entrance and performance garnered a positive reaction from the WWE Universe. She displayed her feat of strength by lifting Nia Jax over her shoulders like it was nothing. The WWE star proceeded to eliminate the 200-plus pound star. Jade Cargill's future status is still unclear, as it is not clear which brand she will be associated with. Despite not winning, she survived into the final 3 of the bout before being eliminated by a returning Liv Morgan, former WWE champion, officially in the Judgment Day. While she may claim the Judgment Day does not have a leader, Rhea Ripley definitely calls the shots when it comes to the fearsome faction. The Women's World Champion recently reminded everyone of that fact while reiterating that a current member of the faction is indeed part of it. Jiggy McDonough joined the Judgment Day ahead of the Survivor Series War Games 2023 Premium Live event. but his status in the group has been put into question by R-Truth. The two even had a no disqualification match on an episode of Raw where the loser had to leave the Judgment Day with the beloved veteran winning the bout. Since then, Truth has declared that McDonough is not part of the faction. Despite that, the Irish ace very much is. Ripley officially confirmed the Irishman's status during a live edition of the Not Some Wrestling podcast after an audience member brought up that loser leaves Judgment Day match. Rhea Ripley implied that the former 24/7 champion was not a member by stating he broke into the Judgment Day's clubhouse. Maybe she will feel different once R-Truth gives Mommy her cut of his merchandise earnings. From a logical perspective, why would Rhea Ripley enter the men's Royal Rumble match? But when we look at Mommy, we understand because she can dominate the match while getting one over on Damian Priest. The two have not been seeing eye to eye lately, raising tension within the Judgment Day. Mommy may feel Priest will learn his lesson if she eliminates him from the Rumble, with her even liking a fan's tweet that suggested the idea. Apart from this, wouldn't it be great to see Ripley finally get her comeuppance from a male WWE superstar? Randy Orton won't be in the Rumble match, but how about a super kick from Jey Uso or a GTS from CM Punk? Mommy definitely can take the punishment. Omos reignites feuds with AJ Styles. Royal Rumble 2024 witnessed the return of Omos. The Nigerian giant made his return to WWE programming for the first time since SummerSlam 2023. Hence, plenty of fans were excited to see how he would perform after such a long break. While Omos looked dominant early in the match, he was eventually eliminated by Braun Breaker, which ended his dream of winning the Royal Rumble. However, given that he did make his televised return, fans can expect him to feud with a 46-year-old veteran on SmackDown. The veteran in question is AJ Styles. After losing the fatal four-way match at Royal Rumble, Styles will most likely be without a rivalry on SmackDown. Hence, given the history he shares with Omos, a rivalry between the duo could be perfect, leading up to WrestleMania 40. While the angle is speculative, a potential clash between the two big names would generate plenty of interest on SmackDown. Also, by feuding with a phenomenal one at this stage in his career, the 29-year-old might be able to find himself making regular appearances on television again. It will be interesting to see if WWE books this feud. WWE star pulls double duty at Royal Rumble matches. The WWE Men's and Women's Royal Rumble had plenty of great moments tonight. Both matches delivered big time when it comes to entertainment. Speaking of entertainment, a male star provided fans with a dose of laughter during the show tonight. The person in question is none other than R-Truth. The multi-time champion pulled double duty in the men's and women's over-the-top rope extravaganza. Truth first showed in the Women's Rumble match at the Premium Live event. He interrupted Valhalla's entrance at number 24. Truth entered the ring only to be sent over the top rope by Nia Jax. He was taken backstage by Raw general manager Adam Pearce, who told him he was supposed to show up in the men's Rumble. The moment came, and R-Truth got it right by appearing in the men's Royal Rumble match at number 24. He thought he was in a tag team match with Dominic Mysterio and received one of the loudest pops of the night when he entered the ring. R-Truth shared a brief moment with his occasional tag team partner, The Miz. The A-lister, however, couldn't convince his fellow Awesome Truth team partner to attack Dominic Mysterio during the match. After entertaining the crowd for several minutes, Truth found himself getting tossed over the top rope by fellow Judgment Day member Damian Priest. The Archer of Infamy would be eliminated by number 30 entrant Sami Zayn after a couple of minutes. It remains to be seen if R-Truth will cost the Judgment Day their undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship against DIY on the upcoming edition of Monday Night Raw. Bayley on WWE Champion's return at Royal Rumble. Bayley got a huge win at the WWE Royal Rumble 2024. The role model entered the match as the third entrant in the women's match. She had a surprise opponent waiting in the ring in the form of former women's champion Naomi. The returning superstar started the match with Natalya and was eliminated by another surprise entrant, Jade Cargill. Naomi had left the company in 2022 and made her debut in TNA. She also won the TNA Knockouts World Championship until losing her title a couple of weeks ago. During the Royal Rumble press conference, the 2024 Women's Royal Rumble winner, Bayley, was asked about the return during her appearance at the press conference after the show. Going out there and being in the ring with Naomi and Natalya and that first three of us, legends. My first time doing anything on the main roster, it was a UK tour, and it was me and Natalya versus Team Bad, so they're the girls that really made me comfortable and took me in, so being in there with them. They have been through everything, generations of this division, and are still here helping everyone out. That was incredible and happy to have Naomi back, she said. It'll be interesting to see whether this appearance by Naomi was a one-off or if she is done with her time in TNA and is ready to make a permanent return to WWE. What did you think of the Royal Rumble event? Roman Reigns afraid of Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes made history when he won the men's Royal Rumble match for the second year in a row. While celebrating, Rhodes ensured that Roman Reigns knew he was his target for WrestleMania 40. WWE later shared an interesting post on social media, and the caption caught the eye of the tribal chief. The American Nightmare will get another chance to finish his story at WrestleMania this year. Last year, he came up short against Roman Reigns in the main event, making him pursue another title shot. Cody Rhodes wrote his destiny when he tossed CM Punk over the top rope to win this year's Royal Rumble. While Rhodes was celebrating his win, after pointing to the WrestleMania XL sign, he set his sights on Reigns, making his intentions clear. The Tribal Chief looked worried, and WWE shared the video of his reaction on Instagram with a caption suggesting that he may have seen a ghost. The undisputed WWE Universal Champion reacted by asking the company to delete the post. Roman Reigns fails to deliver on his promise at WWE Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns successfully defended his undisputed WWE Universal Championship in a fatal four-way match at the 2024 Royal Rumble. Although he won the match, the Tribal Chief failed to do what he said he was going to do at the event, which was stacking his opponents. Roman competed against AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and LA Knight. During the match, the megastar hit the Viper with a Bulldog and took down the Phenomenal One with a Superplex. Knight then hit the Tribal Chief with the BFT and went for the cover, but Styles broke it up. AJ hit Orton with a combo and Knight with a neckbreaker. AJ Styles nailed Reigns with a Pella kick and followed it up with the Styles Clash. The Phenomenal One went for the cover, but Knight made the save. Randy Orton hit LA Knight with a DDT and was setting up the RKO, but AJ hit him with a phenomenal forearm. Orton hit the RKO anyway and did the same thing to the megastar. Roman Reigns tried to hit him with a Superman punch, but Orton caught the champion with an RKO. He covered Reigns, but Solo Sikoa pulled the referee out of the ring. Sikoa then hit Orton and LA Knight with a Samoan spike. He then stacked the two stars in the ring. The enforcer tried to send Styles into the barricade, but the veteran got out of the way. AJ Styles hit Roman with a phenomenal forearm, and the latter landed on the pile. Styles covered them, and they all kicked out. In the end, Roman Reigns hit Randy Orton with a spear, LA Knight with a Superman punch, and pinned AJ Styles after hitting him with a spear to win the match. Before the match, Roman Reigns sent out a tweet stating that he was going to stack the three superstars. However, the only person he pinned was Styles. What did you think about the match? Roman Reigns forced to defend at Elimination Chamber. At the 2024 Royal Rumble Premium Live event, Roman Reigns successfully defended his undisputed WWE Universal Championship against big names like Randy Orton, LA Knight, and AJ Styles. While Reigns was able to register a win, his journey to victory was not an easy one. During a match, every man involved had a chance of winning. At one point, it felt like Randy Orton would defeat Roman Reigns after he delivered a vicious RKO. However, just when the referee was about to count three, Solo Sikoa interfered and saved the Tribal Chief from getting pinned. While Roman will be happy that Sikoa saved him, this move from the enforcer could cost the Tribal Chief big time. Given SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis is known for not tolerating nonsense, he could book Roman Reigns to defend his undisputed WWE Universal Championship at the 2024 Elimination Chamber, where he would not be able to receive the help of his teammates. While the angle is speculative, a possibility of something like this happening is pretty high. Over the last few months, Aldis has been known for being strict, and seeing Sikoa interfere in the fatal four-way match certainly must not have made him happy. Hence, it won't be surprising to see Aldis use extreme measures against the bloodline. Do you think Roman Reigns is going to have a bumpy road ahead in WWE?
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for